In this episode, you will see automated toilet rim block production. Nestled in a handy little cage, they ensure the hygiene of our toilets with each flush while preventing limescale buildup and unpleasant smells. It's the humble toilet rim block. What is it made from and how? To find that out, we are visiting the Unilever plant in Bydgoszcz, the only facility of this international enterprise to produce toilet rim blocks. The secret behind their effectiveness lies in the selection of ingredients, which is why it's crucial to determine the right proportions in accordance with the formula. The raw materials are precisely measured out using automatic screw feeders and conveyors, and then moved to mixers. It's all performed automatically within a closed system, which prevents any dust from forming. The whole process is dry, which means that no water is used in production and no wastewater is generated. The only liquids there are small amounts of dyes and fragrances added to the mass. After the ingredients are thoroughly mixed and squeezed through a sieve, we end up with an intermediate product in the form of pellets. When warm, it behaves much like a rather firm putty. The base mixture already contains all the active ingredients for cleaning and preventing limescale buildup. The extruder is a device working similarly to a meat grinder. The pellets, transformed into a homogeneous mass within it, are pushed out in the form of long strands. One central strand and 4 side strands in a different color from the middle one. Then, these are cut with a rotary knife, which gives us blocks in 2 colors. The finished blocks flow in 5 separate streams to the packing machine, while the cages are delivered there as well. The visual control systems meticulously check the placement of the blocks and the cages on the conveyor belt. Next, it's time for 10 packing robots to shine. Another set of robots packs the blocks into the cages in one swift motion. The cages are closed by yet another group of robots, after which an automatic test is performed to check whether they're closed correctly. If the latch is not fastened, the product is rejected. However, in the rare case of rejection, the blocks will be repacked. Another machine prepares and packs the cages filled with blocks into blister packs. The packages of the desired shape are molded out of plastic film. The product is placed inside. An additional layer of film or cardboard is added, and then it's all firmly combined. Here we can see how duo packs are made. Finally, the quality of barcode coating is checked. It's verified whether the right film or cardboard was used in the process, and then single-unit packs for consumers are cut out. The last stage of production is packing the completed products into cartons and palletizing. This part is also done automatically. What's most important here are the people, the ones who implemented the automation that now streamline their own work. Most of the work was performed by robots and automatic transport units. At Unilever, this isn't much of a surprise. It's one of the most advanced and largest factories like this in the world.